Hi, imagine with me. Now you're in the white place, and there's an old man with a white beard, based on a crutch. Then he tells you to go in this direction, and you will find a box inside it with the secret of your happiness. So, from that direction that he described to you, you're surprised and you don't understand anything. So, you find in front of you a luxurious miniature. In front of that palace, you find a guard and you come close. And he looks at you and says, "Enter the palace and then get on the stairs up until you reach the box that contains the secret of your happiness." But you still don't understand anything. And then you go up the stairs until you get to the room in front of it. Somebody tells you that inside is the box that contains the secret to your happiness. Then your heartbeat grows. You enter that room, and you already find a box on the floor. Once you hold it and the waiting moment comes to open the box, a voice comes from behind saying, "Wake up, Sam, it's late. Get out of this bed. I want to arrange the room." Of course, that's just your mom waking you up. That situation, I'm sure happened to almost all people, is to be in a dream, and you'll reach 0 hours now. You find a voice that wakes you up and separates you from the dream. Someone is calling you. An alarm, an iPhone, street noise, anything else. The question here is, why is that happening in dreams? Why isn't the dream complete? I want to know what was in that box. So, is that a coincidence? Or is there an explanation for that? visiongtv, tonight you will answer a question. Why do we wake up in the most important part of the dream? And before we start, if you're a new member of our family, don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell. Any beautiful dream we dream of, we always want to complete it for the end and know the details of it. And, we get up before it's done. In fact, what happens is not strange or by accident. There are some reasons why this situation happened, and it doesn't happen in an indulgent or for no reason. One of the most important reasons for this is a mental activity. Sleep is one of the conditions in which the body is in a low state of activity, simply because this is the actual function of sleep, comfort, and stillness. But despite the body's stillness during sleep, some parts of it are active. And on their head, the mind. A person's mind is active and conscious during sleep, and usually performs your tasks, not extinguished, like what some think. It's all that his tasks are a little less, and how much information you get is less compared to waking time, because simply human beings are asleep and do not engage in any activity. So now the body is in a state of stillness. The mind is comfortable and there are no stresses on it, unless here it stays good. And this is an ideal sleep environment. What happens if a dream environment sabotages that harmony? Your brain reacts to dream events like what it does to real events. Thus, when a joyous and happy event occurs within the dream, especially if it is of a heavy caliber, mind activity increases very. And that activity is what makes you wake up. Simply put, if the dream happens traditional and quiet, in this case, you will not have any discomfort and stay asleep. But once there is an arousal of any kind, emotional arousal or otherwise, the level of mental activity increases to the point that it makes you pay attention and wake up. Unfortunately, it means that any attractive and glamorous end to a dream, you will not complete it until the end and you will wake up. What I said earlier was about happy moments. Now we're going to touch on the part about bad dreams or scary dreams. As we said, a man in a dream is not aware that he is dreaming. For example, if you dream of a predator running behind you, someone trying to hurt you, or you're falling from a high place, the natural end of all these dreams is that you wake up. So simply because the sense of danger within the dream makes the brain conscious part active to get you out of the problem you're in right now. In addition, moments of danger within the dream cause the release of the hormone adrenaline in large quantities, and the heart rate increases significantly. All these reasons are guaranteed to wake you up. So 100% of people who dream of nightmares may wake up right away. And they sleep freaked out. Then their breath is fast and their heart beats, too. Of course, the end of a nightmare or a dreamy dream for them is confusing. Well, sometimes the dream is very natural. Neither happy nor even scary. And yet finds himself awake before the end of the dream, not completing its details. What is the explanation for this situation? Actually, the explanation for that point is very simple. And it lies in the sleep stages. Sleep is divided into several phases, including rapid eye movement or REM, the non-quick eye movement phase known as BEL and REM. These two stages are habitually dreamed of, but most dreams happen in the REM phase. The witness in the matter that this phase happens a few minutes before morning. That means it naturally happens at the time of waking up. So if you're dreaming at this stage, you're going to wake up at any time and cut off your dreams before the end of them. And so in this case, it's not about how happy or terrifying a dream is. And here lies the question of many people. Is there a way I can go back to the dream and complete it? In fact, neuropsychologists answer that there can be some kind of means, and a number of people can control the dream scenario, and so they can reach that dream again. This way is, if you're dreaming of a dream and you wake up, you come and you want to complete it. You just don't move from where you are. Don't get out of your bed or do any activities, because any activity can interfere with the effects and remains of the dream that are stuck in the mind, and you'll mix things up and forget the dream. So stay put and try to recover the details of the dream and focus on it. Close your eyes, relax and breathe quietly. But remember, this method is effective with some people and not feasible with others, because the world of sleep and dreams, in general, is a very mysterious world for us, and our knowledge of the nature of this world is very humble and almost non-existent. Among the exciting things about this, someone can wake up before the end of a particular dream and then get up from their bed. Then he goes to the fridge to eat something. Then he goes back to his bed again. And without relaxing or breathing slowly or something, he finds himself, as soon as he closes his eyes, is back in the dream again to complete it where it ended, without any effort from him. It's even more obvious that some people can sleep and complete a dream that they have dreamed of and have not completed about a week and maybe a month ago. These phenomena already exist and are widespread among people, but the scientific community has no clear explanation for them or their causes or control. That's why we answered a question tonight. Why do we wake up in the most important part of the dream? Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.